see. I want to do the lighting. Oh. Do you want warm or cold? Is that too cold? I feel like either way I'm not going to look great. My acne's all over the place. That's fine. I had it really good earlier and I fucked it up. Okay. No. You like that? No. I think either way I'm I was in 1975 playing in my headphones, so if that says anything. But hi! Hello everyone. What is up? It's me. Again. Sometimes life sucks. And sometimes life sucks. Particularly recently. But we'll get into that. But it's fine. I'm gonna miss a lot of things probably. But you know, filming this the day after I went to the ER again. This is 3 ER visits in the span of like 2 months. Yeah. 30 days probably. Winning, right? Winning. But I'm here still somehow. I don't know, but I'm still here. So I mean, I guess that's something, right? Yeah, we can joke about that, right? Because that's the only way I'm gonna cope with any of this crap. And this is probably the healthiest way I'm gonna ever cope about this crap too, before I lose my shit at some point. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all fine. But let's get into things, okay? All right. So, started the month off trying to nestle into the idea of not going to the gym, which is still very rough on me. And I'm gonna spill some beans that, unless you've known me for a while or you used to see any videos that I had that before I privated them, then you would know this already. If not, or if you've looked through my Instagram stories, like the highlight things, maybe you would know. Maybe if you dig deep, or if you dig deep into my account, probably you'd figure it out or see it at some point. This has been torturous for me not going to the gym because I'm not used to it. I'm so used to doing 3 times a week and living life. Even if I was just walking or something on a high incline, I would get something going, my blood going. So it's been very hard for me to not. And I think this is the longest I've gone since I was inpatient, which was a couple moons ago. It's been about 5-6 years now. I think closer to 5. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. No, it's 4 years. I'm getting a little over myself, okay? It's been about 4 years. Wow, it's been 4 years. Anyways, yeah, so that was a rough time back then because I got to the point where I was only allowed to walk my dog when I was still living at home. But when I got sent to inpatient, then I was like cold turkey. I was not allowed to for my own health and well-being. So I wouldn't like call quits on myself, probably. You know, that normally that's how that goes. They try to make sure your life doesn't quit on you. So that's their job, you know. You're under their responsibility and duty and care, so they probably don't want that happening on their watch. But yeah. And that was like a 3-4 month long stay for me. So that was pretty rough. And then after that, I was kind of very scared about exercise. So that happened. And so I haven't been put in this type of position again since then. So it's very odd for me. It feels very weird. And I'm also very scared at the same time in the back of my mind that same thing's going to repeat. Even though I'm not, fingers crossed, please don't let me have to go on a 3-month stretch because I'm going to cry. I'm trying to be back in the gym by my birthday, if possible, please. Realistically, next month, like middle of April, would be beautiful, but we'll see what happens. I don't care what I have to do. I'll walk, I'll just walk. I'll run like at a snail's pace. I'll super slow jog. I don't care, just something. But yeah, so I'm kind of scared of that happening again. But I don't know what's gonna happen, how it's gonna go. Um, so I mean, I'm eventually gonna make a video about all that life part stuff because I did make one before, but I've since privated that video because I was really young when I made that. I think I was like fresh out of it or like a year out or something like that. It was when I lived in California, so it was after I had moved that from Arizona, but like it's still too fresh, I think. If I can remember the lines correctly. I could always go back and look, but whatever, I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with that. I went to neurology and I got a brain MRI, a C-spine MRI. My primary ordered a lumbar MRI, so I've got 3 MRIs. And as of right now, I've only had results for 2, and I'm missing 1. And I have the MRI discs with me, and I've looked at them chronically, and you've probably seen me post about it. So I don't know what's really going to be going on with that. I don't have a neurology follow-up until the 3rd of April. But I do see my orthopedic for the first time on the 27th to see about my spine. Because I have what's called a butterfly defect. Ooh, magical. I don't know what it's going to mean, what it's going to do, what any of this means. And I might have arthritis in my spine, but we won't know that. I'm not going to say I do until I meet the dude. So, but it's all possibilities, at the ripe age of 22. And that's the other thing that makes me like kind of think back is like all this. I know not the defect. I know the butterfly is not on my ED. I know it's not from that part of my life. I know that because that's from birth. But the arthritis possibility makes me fear that it was from the habits that I did partake in when I was younger. And so that always kind of makes me nervous. And it just makes me think, when they say that sometimes the health issues that stem from all this don't pop up until like years later. That's kind of where I'm like, oh, I might be saying that now, 4 years later down the road. I don't know. I really don't. And I won't know for sure until after that orthopedic appointment. So I won't be saying anything like in solidification until I have that appointment. But that's the one thing that keeps going through my mind is like, I thought I came out pretty unscathed for the most part. I mean, I wasn't doing too hot back then. I'll say that. I was not doing too hot. Like, everyone was like, all that. But, I mean, I don't know. I could be reaping the consequences now, and I just have to take it as it is. It is what it is. I don't want to put myself through that. So, but I was trying to cope with a lot of shit. So, I mean, yeah. That's a whole nother story. Once again, that's a whole nother story. Whole nother trauma dump that's not going to be a part of Sometimes Life Sucks. At least not this. So, yeah. But, so yeah, so I go to orthopedics, see what that's going to be all about. Got the neurology scheduled. And then yesterday, I was going to film this video yesterday, but, I, had a little, issue. When I say life is trying to throw me all the stones at once, I think life is really like, here, and like, let's just do an avalanche instead. Because I went to go take my dog on to go play frisbee with her, and then I went to go bathe her because she was going to be tired after playing frisbee, so it would be easier for me to bathe her because I go to a self-wash place unless she's getting like deep cleaned, which it was like ears and all this other stuff and nails and stuff that I'm not even going to try with her. She's back there too. I don't know if you can see her, but she's back there. Right, Chloe? Yeah, see? She's right there. But yeah. So, while I was washing her, I started to get really bad, intense, sharp pain on my left side. And I was like, oh, This is on the side that I normally have problems. Normally all my problems radiate from my right side of my body. Normally all my problems are on my right side of my body. What is going on? This is confusing. Maybe it's the jeans, because I wore jeans yesterday, and I don't wear jeans very often, but I was like, YOLO, whatever, they were there, and I was like, it's cool. It's not super, super hot out, but it's not super freezing. I'm going to do jeans. So I did jeans, and I was like, maybe they're just compressing me because I was sitting down, driving. I don't know. And so I was like, okay, well, let me stretch out a little bit. Okay, no, keep washing, keep washing. I get in the car. I'm like cold sweating at this point, like hot and cold, and I'm like, oh, I'm dying, I think. So I speed home, and I think I'm dying. I'm like, okay, maybe I got sepsis. Well, I don't know. I mean, I got a cortisone shot done a couple weeks ago. Maybe I got sepsis in me. Maybe that's my life. This is how I go. This is how I say hasta la vista everyone. I go into sepsis shock failure. I don't know. I watch too much Grey's Anatomy, clearly, but it's fine. But no, I did not have sepsis. Clearly I'm here. If I had sepsis, I think I'd be in the hospital right now. I'd still be there. I would not be filming this video. This video would not be coming out Tuesday. It would not be coming out in 3 days. I would be probably in the ICU. Or, it probably depends on how severe the sepsis is. If it's not that severe, probably not ICU. I don't know for sure. I need to shut up. But, yeah. So, we went to Costco to try to get a heating blanket, see if that would help. That did not help. I was still crying like 3 hours later in pain and nausea and losing my mind and throwing up. So we went to the ER. ER pumped me full of the good old pain relievers. Like, holy moly, did that help. I think they knocked me out for 30 minutes before I got my CT scan done, because I got a CT scan done, which means now I've had all the arrays of imaging. I've had an x-ray done. I've had MRIs done. I've had CT scans done. I've hit the jackpot with all of them. I've done all the scans. Unless I'm missing one that I don't know exists, but I think that's pretty much it. Or the predominant ones, at least. I've hit all the scans. Anyways, yeah. So we were there for like 3 hours. It was pretty quick, actually. They actually took care of me pretty fast, which I appreciate, because I felt like I was dying and I could not get comfortable. And I kept whining and bitching and annoying everyone in my vicinity. But I'm here. And this is Sometimes Life Sucks. And I'm losing my mind, apparently, clearly, as you can tell. And I'm trying to cope. And I just hope I can figure out my life a little bit, because what is going well is at least the school I'm transferring to is actually willing to help me a lot right now. So that's like the one blessing I have going for me, is that the school is willing to help me, like, with all my issues in learning. Because I just want to get this shit done. But anyways, other than that, school's going pretty good, decently. I mean, the future school stuff, current school stuff is kind of because of all this happening, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing our best. So, I'm just glad about my support system I got. I love my support system. They're the best. And, finding a new normalcy without the gym is very rough and interesting and very hard. But I'm here. And this is a very long video compared to the other ones, I feel like. But I guess there was a lot to say, but I feel like I haven't said anything at the same time. But I don't know. Next month we'll probably have answers, and the next time Sometimes Life Sucks. But until then, thank you for sticking around. My camera's about to die, so I definitely need to shut it all off and get going. But I'll see you guys next time. And also, go look at Stray Fitness and go tell people about it. Thank you. Goodbye. Good night. Goodbye. Bye, guys. Sometimes life sucks.